This week's episode of Cars and Things Restos is brought to you by Repco Mildura. I want to say a big thanks to Gurks and Darren, or Plugger, in at Repco Mildura for helping us out. They supplied us with some product this week, and Gurks is a big fan of Cars and Things Restos, and we really appreciate everything you've done and your support. So they've supplied us with some product here that's going to help us out when I want to do some servicing, but every little bit helps out, so we do appreciate it and thank you. All the locals, please go into Repco and see the boys, get all your products from them, and the more you guys buy off them, the more support they can give us, and that means the more videos we can do for you guys. So again, thank you to Plugger and Gurks at Repco Mildura. Let's get into the live action. This week on Cars and Things Restos, we're going to fit up the ATOTO stereo system in Dave's ute. Good morning guys, we're here at the Holden Final Walk. Back to Cars and Things Restos. Alright, so today we're going to get stuck into putting the ATOTO system in and wiring it up and see if we can make it work. So we've got the head unit in there. I've got to pull it out because I've got to wire it up. And I've also got to wire up the USB cable adapter that we've fitted just there. We've got to wire this little transformer box in there, or whatever you want to call it, but what it does is drop the voltage from 12 down to 5 volts. So we'll be whacking that in as well, so we can charge our phones. Alrighty. Well, there we are guys, head unit is fitted. I've just hooked up the battery. I just got a cable so we can test all these USB ports and everything out. Righto, let's turn it on and see if it powers up without getting any smoke. Oh, there we go. That side of it's working. You know what, I'm a little bit hesitant to hook my phone into these chargers just yet. I might get I've got a cable to charge the light. So that's working. Let's discharge the. Let's just see if it'll charge the light first. I don't want to fry my phone just in case. Rightio. Let's hook in my light, and we'll hook it up to here first and see what happens. There we go. No, that one's charging, and I reckon that's the charge port, if I remember rightly, which is direct power from the ignition, and this one here I reckon is from the unit, and that charges as well. Okay, so that side of it seems to be okay. Rightio. Let me hook in to the unit by my phone. Let's see what happens, eh? Yeah, it's charging it. Rightio. Let's go and see if it'll play some music. I'm not sure if it's synced. I'll have to. Let's go into here. Oh, we got noise. Android Auto. Not sure if that's going to work. Auto link. No. What about Bluetooth? Geez, if I've got any music on this phone, you know what I could probably do? I wonder if it'll play my library. Nope, nothing coming through there. Okay, home. Well, you can shut up. This week on Cars and Things Restos. And you can shut up, idiot. What can I do here? Rear camera phone settings. Oop. I reckon we've got an auto. How do we auto link it to that? To Android. I might have to read some instructions here. Tell me how to use it. Unless that's not the right one, and this one here is the right one. I can't remember which one was what now. I thought it was that one. I could probably hook the Bluetooth up. I know how I could do it. I don't want to. All right, I'm going to have to do some investigating, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I just I didn't have the Android Auto app linked in on my new phone. Anyway, it is working now. So continue setup on phone. Continue. But we don't want to listen to in excess because I'll get reamed. Oh, we've got Packer Maps. Anyway, searching for GPS, which probably I'm going to do it while it's in the shed, so I'm not too stressed about that. It's going to play that. No. Oh, I don't want you to know where I live. I'll blur that out. So all that sort of works. What about a bit of Spotify? It's going to work. It probably won't work because I'm in the shed. How else can I do this? Let's get out of here. Go to home. Go to home, I said. I want to go home. That is home. Right. So that works. It's all lit up on there. Auto link. What's that? Connecting auto link. Let's try that. Auto link view. I bet you this needs internet too. I don't know if I open the door. The bugger all signal in this shed. Come on. I'll open the door. I don't know what the light's going to be like. Let's see. Rightio. I've got something noise coming through it. Alright, I'm going to just put one of my videos on. We've got something special to show you. That's cranked. Well, we got a bit of volume here. That one works? Here two working. I've probably got to set it up, make the... Back the cars with these restos. Yeah, good on you, you dill pickle. And we didn't do an unboxing, but we're going to do an unveil. Here are the rims that Dave's bought. Alright, some Fusi. I need to look at that. You can just go away, you dipshit. God, he can talk, that dickhead, can't he? There's a little button. Go and beat it, you wanker. Righto. Well, there you go. We've got some noise coming through it. I've probably got to set it up. Go to home. Settings. System settings. Deep tone. Steering position. Don't need to. Left. Right. Don't need to do that. I haven't got steering wheel controls. Okay. Back out. Display settings. What do we want here? Daytime dimming. Nighttime level. Really probably can't do that. Video prohibited switch. We don't want to, we want video on there. Turn that on. Boot logo setting. No, that means. Alright, back there. Rightio, balancer. Righto. We want this here a little bit in the back. A little bit in the back for the fader. Right. Subwoofer, don't have to worry about it. Yes, I do have a rear view. How come doesn't have... Oh, that's because... But that's only going to go all to the right. I don't want that. There, we only want it there. That's all right. Back out of there. There we go. Volume settings. We'll leave that alone at the minute. Till Dave wants to play with it when he's in the car. Equalizer, we want to do that. We want to set it up with a bit of rock. There we go. Back out of there. Let's see what it sounds like now. What have I got here? It's a damn shame they won't let me play me any music on here. See if I can find something on here. This week on Cars and Things Restos, we've got something special. We're not in our... I'll get this working. Alright.
We kept things going on here, and there's quite a lot of...
I got a bit of when we were doing the dashboard. Yeah. Alrighty.
All sewed together.
Alrighty, there you go. We've got it working. I need to work out whether I can play a video on there somehow. But I reckon I need internet. Well, I've got internet now because that was working. Just saying that there's no AutoLink app installed. So I've got to do that. That's an audio. Don't know. Download file. This type of file may harm your phone. Only download this file if you trust it. No, I'm not doing any of that yet. I'll look into it. Alright, well there you go. And I reckon the Bluetooth will work, no worries. What else can I do? I could try radio. No, don't want that. Back home, please. Shit, what am I doing? Yeah, there's the button there. Radio. I don't know if this was going to work. I did put an aerial in it, but being in the shed may not work. No. Off the radio, please. Alright, okay. That's not working. USB works. Oh, that might be the aerial for the radio, actually. Let's see. Because I haven't got an original aerial hooked into it. I'll show you in a sec. Actually, I'll do that. We'll show you what I've done. Ugh. Okay, so what I've done up under here, we've got a couple of receivers. That one's for our speedo. This is for the aerial for the radio. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a good chance. Doesn't seem to want to pick up anything, but maybe because it's not in line with anything outside because it's in the shed. So there it is. I'm a little bit disappointed with this not having a cover. I have to look back in the box, but if you can see in there, you can see that nearly needs to be pulled out and painted black. I shouldn't have said that because Dave's going to want me to do it now. Oh well, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. You can see it from here. It would look much better if they had a surround going around it that clipped over it, in my opinion. Other than that, it's not a bad unit. I'm pretty happy with it. I think Dave's going to be wrapped with it because we got it donated to us. But there you go. There, it's all in and fitted up, and it's got all these functions to go with it, which I don't really know how to use yet until I get more involved and see what's going on. Search for phone, Bluetooth, Yeah, that's going to hook up the Bluetooth. We'll get Dave's phone to do that at some stage. What else have we got in here? Oh, you can do the equalizer straight to there by the looks of it. Equalizer. No. There you go. I've got to hook up the rear camera. Phone will have to be Bluetoothed in, I would imagine. And I've got to hook up the speaker for the phone, which we're going to put in the vent, but he hasn't put the vents back yet. Alrighty, there we are. That's it. We're not going to have a forward-facing camera. We're going to have a rear-facing camera. That's there. I've got to put that in. And we're going to have to hook up the phones to that. There you go. It's all in. It's working. I'm pretty happy. I reckon Dave will be absolutely stoked. So again, let's like to thank ATOTO for sending this unit. This is the first one we've got from them. Looks pretty good. Sounds okay for what it is.
Only thing that I would say, it probably just needs a little cover to go around that, which, shit, I might have one actually. I think I've got one off one of the other stereos that I might put on it. Yeah, so that's all it needs, and I reckon that'd be really sweet. So that's going to look pretty sweet in there, the old big screen. Alrighty, we'll keep knocking her out, eh? Alrighty, there we go. Got the steering column, all surrounds, all painted and put in. It's all looking pretty sweet. Just put the undercover up under there. It needs a bit of lifting and manipulating, but it looks all right. I've got to make a bracket up. That one's broken off. I'll make a bracket up that comes down here and bolt to that for the bonnet release. I've got to actually, that's our thing. I might put that there, drill a hole in it and put it under there. I don't want to put it into anywhere, but might ask Dave, you might want it there. It's just a dimmer switch for the dash lights. I don't know what it would look like if I put it there. Well, ask Dave, see what he thinks. Alright, well, that's probably going to do it for today. Got all the stereo in, the dash in. I've got to put the seats in. Might get stuck into that. Alrighty, let's bang the seat in it, bang the steering wheel and the just bang the steering wheel and the boss in it. That's the steering, all blacked out. Looks pretty cool. Momo steering wheel he's got for it. I don't know if you can see that. That's looking the goods. I think you'd be pretty happy with that. That steering wheel feels pretty nice. It'll be alright. It'll come good. Alrighty. So Dave come around to drop off a couple of parts, and I roped him into putting this in. So we've bolted the radiator. She's in, nice and sweet and tight. We spaced it out a little bit. As you can see, we just put a 10mm aluminium spacer just to give us a little bit of clearance there. We've still got plenty behind here. So that is done. We've got the hoses on it. We're getting new hose clamps. Not sure whether we're going to go black hose clamps or brand new stainless ones. See how we go. Oh, good. All happening. Rightio. Got the battery mounted. Just need a battery now. Alrighty. So I've just put the battery in, hooked it all up. I've got a P-clamp the wires. I'm not sure about the clamping process for the battery, how strong that's going to be. Heavy, it is reasonably heavy. We might put a strap. I might make a strap that comes over and goes around it. So there we go. Okay, so ignition is in. I've got water in the radiator. Let's just, I've already primed it with fuel. Let's hit the key and see what happens. Straight away, mate. Got oil pressure. Bolts are up there. Got no fuel, I haven't hooked that up yet. And temperature, well, hopefully that'll come up soon. Oh, don't you love it? Whee! Alrighty, there we are. Old Dave's Tanner's getting very close. We're just about to drive it. Just got to wait for Dave to come. He won't let me drive it on my own. He said, "Nah, I want it first drive." I said, "Oh, that's fair enough." So we'll wait for Dave to come around and we'll take it for a spin and see how it goes. We might put some inner guards in it first though, to see how we go. Alrighty, big mention. We are heading to MOTOREX this weekend. So we will be at MOTOREX, which is, I think it's the 5th and 6th. We're there on the Saturday anyway. So if you want to come up and say hello, you're more than welcome to. We are going to be filming, so you may even get in the next episode of Cars and Things Restos, and if you're really nice, we might even throw you a stubby holder. See how we go.
Alrighty, what else have we got? Oh, just another thing. Thanks to Repco Mildura. This episode was brought to you by Repco Mildura, the boys in there, so please go in and see them and support them so they can support us. Really appreciate it. Alright, well that'll do. If you haven't subscribed, please jump on and subscribe, hit the bell, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!